Hello everyone, my name is Santosh Uganda Hunrao. Today date is 10 February 2022. Today our topic is uh, difference between the for loop, while loop and do while loop in Java. We discussed firstly what is a loop. Uh, a loop is the execute the sequence of statement in many times until the stated condition is becomes a false. A loop consists of the two parts, a body of the loop and a control statement. The control statement is given combination of the same some condition that direct the body of the loop to execute the until the specified condition is becomes false. The purpose of the loop is repeat the same code a number of times. Uh, what is the we discussed it firstly what is a while loop. A while loop is the most straightforward loop in Java structure. It is a it is an entry control loop. In the while loop, a condition is evaluated before the processing a body of the loop. If the condition is a true, then and then only the body of the loop is executed, and then the body loop condition is false, then the loop is terminated, uh, and the condition is true, and then first the mm, the condition is true, then the loop is executed, uh, and then in the while loop, if the condition is not true, then the body of the executed is terminated. What is a do while loop? uh, do while loop is similar to the while loop, but the uh, while loop, except the condition is always executed after the body of the loop. But the do while loop is in do while loop, body is executed always executed at the at least one time, and after the body is executed, then check the condition. If the condition is true, then and then only execute the next iteration of the body. Otherwise the terminate the loop. Differences of while loop and check the condition. While the condition first check executed the statement, where do while loop is execute the statements at least once, then the condition is checked. While loop is entry control loop, where do while loop is the exit control loop. In while loop, we do not need to add a semicolon at the end of the while condition, but we need to semicolon at the end of the while loop. In while loop condition, the do while loop statements is executed 0 times if the condition is the false, whereas the do while statement is executed at least one time. While loop is always initialize of the counter variable before starting the body of the loop, where do while loop allows the initialization of counter variable before and after starting of body of a loop. While do while loop is check the condition first and then execute statements. This loop is execute the statements at least once, then the condition is checked. While loop is always initialize the counter variable before the starting of the body of the loop, and the do while loop always initialize of counter variables before the after the starting of body in entry and exit uh, control loop. We do not need to add semicolon. Sorry. Then the we discussed the for loop. For loop is the structure is the For loop is the given start, then end, and the increment and decrement of the loop. We starting point of loop is given first, and then end point of the loop is given the next, and then and the increment we will execute I plus plus and j plus plus, and then we for loop in the in for loop we one simple example for into I is equal to 0, then semicolon, and I greater than I less than a dot length, and then I plus plus and I minus minus. This increment and decrement. If the all the conditions is separated by semicolon, this type of for loop is used to iterate the many times, and the middle of the end and starting point. This is the all about the information about the for loop, while loop, and do while loop. Thank you.